Hi guys, I'm Chris G here and I hope everybody's doing well. Anyway guys, today I make this recipe a few times and it is baked and it is more favorite like in Trinidad, Guyana, Barbados. We call it, we do it in Jamaica but we call it Johnny cake, and it's a little bit different variation. Anyway guys, so right now we're going to be using 3 cups of flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar, a teaspoon of yeast, 2 tablespoons of baking powder, and a teaspoon of salt, and a 2 tablespoons of butter. So guys, right now I'm gonna pour the yeast because this is not an instant yeast. So, and I'm gonna pour the sugar in, and I'm gonna give it a mix and let it do its thing. So I'm just gonna give it a mix and give it about 10 minutes. Guys, and then I shall proceed. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna let the yeast do its thing and come right back. Okay guys, the yeast is ready. I'm gonna add my butter in. That's 2 tablespoons of butter, a teaspoon of salt, and we are also gonna use baking powder, 2 tablespoons. Level it. And guys, I'm using warm milk. You could use warm water if you choose it. So it's cup and a half of water, of milk I had to it. Okay, so we're gonna work the butter, work everything together in, mix it all around, make sure everything is before I start pouring it. Okay. And as I say guys, this is very popular Trinidadian, Guyanese. We do a version, however, it's also called float. Okay, bake or float. And flat jack is what we do in Jamaica. Or was it flat jack? Okay. So right now guys, just want to make sure all the butter is all okay. So I'm gonna start pouring in. And guys, if you find it's too much, and it's gonna, you don't want a stiff dough guys, so it's gonna make it soft dough, and your milk has to be warm guys for your otherwise I'm making a mess here. And as I said, it's 1 cup and a half of water, and I just put the yeast in it to rise. That not necessarily mean you might use the old water, the old cup and a half, but of milk. I'm using milk, and I'm using coconut milk. That's what I used to make it when I make it, and it comes out very nice. You could just use regular Oma milk like that guys, but I like my coconut milk in just about everything, and it comes out tasting so nice. So this is it. So this is what we're looking for. And it's going to be I'm going straight with their tradition guys. In Trinidad it's either bake and shark. They cook the shark up. Our popular breakfast is bake and saltfish. And that's, you cook up your saltfish. So I have saltfish soap boiled off and right there ready to go. So this guys, I'm going to leave this for about 15 to 20 minutes. That's what you want, so I'm going to leave this for about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm going to cover it so it rises because the dough is going on there. So the yeast is in it, so you have to put a little bit of rice in there. So I'm just getting a cold wet towel to put over it and give it about 20 minutes. Usually rise in 20 minutes. And guys, these are so nice. They're like not dumpling, you know, they're light and fluffy if you do them the right way. And awesome. I'm gonna pour a little bit of olive oil. So guys, that's gonna be there for, give it about 20 minutes. And then I'll come back and we'll start doing our bakes. Be right back. Okay guys, I decide while the dough is waiting to be risen, I'm gonna just cook up my saltfish. So I have some olive oil in the pot, and this is my saltfish here guys. It was soaked overnight and I just boiled it off once, so it's very fresh. And for that I'll be using some onions, some green onions, some fresh parsley, some fresh basil, garlic, a little bit of ginger, some tomato, bell peppers, and my scotch bonnet is right here. I should cut it up. I'm gonna use a whole scotch bonnet, and I'm just gonna use a bit of Old Bay and some of my allspice, a little bit of cider vinegar, and you could also use lemon, but everybody do their saltfish their own way. So right now guys, I'm waiting for the oil. I think the oil has been heated. I'm gonna start to add in my stuff, my onions, parsley, and some thyme also guys, garlic, ginger, everything goes in, like tomato, pepper, bell pepper. That's what I like my saltfish. It's got a lot of aromatic. So guys, I'm just gonna give that a stir. You know, some people put their saltfish in first, but this is how I do mine guys. I have to do my aromatic first, then in the meantime, at this point I'll add in a little bit of seasoning and some Old Bay. So you don't have to add a lot. Add a little bit of Old Bay, which is good for fish. Okay. A little bit of lemon black pepper, because we have the scotch bonnet there going on already guys. And I'm just gonna let that saute down for a bit. Could also put some paprika in it also guys. I have no paprika today. I would normally put some, but no paprika today. Gone out. But that's okay, because I add spices to it. And as I say, everybody cook up their saltfish their own way. I think I'll add a little bit of oregano and crush herbs in my saltfish. And a few allspice guys. Few allspice. And about 2 little cloves. Really brings out the flavor. So right now guys, I'm just gonna add in my saltfish. This is caught. Okay, I'm just gonna let that. And this not going to take too much time from here on. I'm going to add a little bit of my homemade apple cider vinegar. Going to bring out the flavor. And also for the fish, it's good for the fish. You could use, you know, white vinegar also, but the apple cider vinegar gives it a very nice taste. I'll put a little bit more. And this is homemade. I have videos up there guys to show you how to make your apple cider vinegar if you would like to. There's about 2 videos up there guys. I started to peel the pepper, I'm not gonna go there with any jerk seasoning. I'm gonna put a little bit of my sauce here in it, a little bit of tomato sauce I made. Since I don't have the paprika, this will give it a bit of color. And this is also homemade, guys. It's so nice. And videos up there also to show you how to do it. Ooh. One too much scotch bonnet pepper, guys. It don't play. But the flavor is so nice. Wow. So guys, I just give this a few more minutes, then it's done. Let's see if it's soft. I'll be the right amount because the saltfish was boiled off totally. So let me just see. It's good. So guys, that's the saltfish there. Gonna give it a few more minutes. Then when I come back, I should be able to start the bakes, okay? Yes, guys, the dough is ready to go. Fluffy and nice. So guys, I'm just gonna put it out here. And the cutter to shape it. I don't want to make them too big, guys, so I'm gonna just use one of my cups. I know I had a cutter someplace else. Because when I shape them, at least they are all the same size. So guys, make a little ball right here. And I'm just gonna roll it out, guys. Cover my start to roll it out. And then I'll just cut them evenly. And the oil has been heated. To stretch, or I could just, because I just want to cut them evenly. That's why I'm doing it this way. Otherwise, I'll just okay, guys. I'm gonna start with my cup. I want to decide with this. Very good. The size. Okay. That's the first one. I just want to cover them in the meantime so they don't dry out. About one. have how much so far? 6. And I know I can get a few more. Another one then. And I'm just gonna I want to get at least 3 more. Let's see now. Another one. And this, I think I'll just roll these up. Okay guys, so I'm gonna roll out my first one. And your oil is heated and you don't want to get it too hot, you know. And I'm just gonna probably just put 2 in at a time because I don't want to overcrowd the pot. And then I have to have a spoon there to get the oil all flooded up in it. But that's how it works. See how hot the oil is. Get it up a little bit hotter. I think I'm just going to put in 2 at a time. And just let the oil just come back to heat. Make sure you can see over here, guys. Just let the oil get a little bit more heated. You can also use your hands and do them too, guys, you know, so it doesn't have to be with it. So I just have a little bit of garlic in there right now. Flavor in the oil. Just want to get it a little bit more hot. I checked it before, it was 350 and I turned the stove on for a few minutes, so let's see. You don't want to get it too and so the oil enough oil is covering them right now. Normally, once they start to float, then you'll have to start throwing the oil on them. So once they start to float, then you go just keep putting on the oil like that. And these shouldn't take more than a couple of minutes, guys. I turn them over, they get brown. So you just keep throwing the oil, and that helps to start this oil. Take this out right now. Just keep pouring over the oil on them like that. And they're brown on that side, and you just flip them over. Because once they finish frying, guys, it's going to be like a olive inside. Not like dumpling that you'll have that thick texture of flour. And you flip it over. I better get my they are so delicious. Just keep the oil over them like that. See how they pop? Few more minutes and those one will be out. And start another roll, another one in the meantime. It's all ready to come out. I like them to get very brown. Guys, done. Done. These are on the larger side. I think I'm just gonna put one in for now. Let's see if I can fit the other one in. Okay. So guys, you got the drift, huh? That's it. How you do it. So I'm gonna finish the rest and come back, okay? Guys, that's the bake. They're done. And guys, they're so fluffy and nice. So that's saltfish and bakes right there, guys. And this is one I open up. And guys, look at that. See that? And I'm gonna stick some saltfish in this right now, guys. Wow. Saltfish and bake, guys. Fiona, big up yourself. Thanks for subscribing on the live last night with Oliver. Big up yourself again, and thanks for all the support. Everybody, big up yourself. And guys, this is the bake here. I'm gonna take a bite. Guys, it's not like fried dumpling. It's all inside and nice. Well, that's it there, guys. Bake and saltfish. Trini, Guyana, all those islands is popular in. Big up yourself. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Peace.